in a world gone mad.
Hey, Mark, how's your sex life?
One man is sworn to uphold all that he stands for in the world.
You can't pay me off, buddy. I'm too much comp for that.
But in this world, this crazy world,
This is tearing me apart.
even he can't go it alone.
Oi, love! Can you never mind the bollocks, governor?
Oh, hell no.
She's a woman who breaks all the rules.
Bugger off, you balmy pigeons!
Maybe you shouldn't keep running your pockets.
If for me, Fanny, you buck.
He's a man out of time.
Don't move, creep, or I'll fill you full of lead.
Right, and I'll fill you full of allergy, you dodgy git.
But together, they become an unstoppable force for justice.
He's got the muscles, and I've got fuck it. Let's get pissed.
Bob's your uncle too. Tickety boom.
Did you just go spam blow up a criminal, love?
It wasn't my cup of tea.
Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. We got the Stinker Madness.
Woo! It's Stinker Madness! We are back! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I got a wiener and some boobies.
Good to see you, Gene. How are you, Ace? I am your host, Peter Chris. This is not the right show. I'm Justin, that's Sam and Jackie, and we are Stinker Madness. We are back with more previews to bad movies. This week, we are gearing up for 5 women, 1 city, dominating the world. It's Spice World. Yeah.
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 Sure is.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
This is a
excited.
Jackie pick.
I am fucking pumped for Spice World.
I've never seen it, so I'm pretty stoked.
I don't know that I haven't seen it either.
Well, here, let me give you some details.
We'll have a whole page of details right here for later.
Look, he's stealing your thunder again.
Yeah,
It's about the Spice Girls.
it is.
So they're going to tell us what they want?
No, those are my yeah. They're going to tell us what they want, what they really, really want, and I'm good with that.
Yeah, I would assume that it's a film that's the plot line is what we are supposed to believe about the Spice Girls' imaginary origins.
Oh.
And I know Jerry Halliwell gets them out, and while she's holding a bazooka and blows up like 50 guys, and Sporty Spice jumps over a car. And
Wow, you seem to know a lot about
being
this movie.
driven by it, and it's also a concept car from Dodge that's like one of those future cars that Scary Spice goes into the future and gets or something, and it's got lasers on the front end of it and bullhorns, and
it's a post-apocalyptic movie.
it's a post-apocalyptic movie, and everything's on fire, and
just dirt
there's
everywhere.
mutant frogs. That's all I know about this film.
Wow, that sounds like some made-up bullshit.
I think it sounds awesome. And I would like to make that movie. I think somebody should have done that with the Spice Girls.
It's not too late. They're not doing anything else.
Who's to say? Have you seen this movie? No. Have you
No.
seen this movie?
No.
Have I seen this movie? No. That could happen. We'll find out. Check out our episode on that for further news. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/StinkerMadness. Go to the website, StinkerMadness.com. Email us at talk@StinkerMadness. And at the same time, come wash my car anytime you feel like it. Go right into the streaming do's and don'ts. We got some big ones today. All Netflix movies. Sorry about that. Amazon primers. Starting with King Solomon's Mines, starring Richard Chamberlain and Sharon Stone and John Rhys Davies. And that's about it.
I don't know. The German guy was somebody.
Yeah, he was not very good. This won some Razzies.
It got nominated.
Nominated
The
for some
second one
Razzies.
got nominated for one. But this is incredible film.
Just like a cheap Barbie doll.
Oh,
Really?
how do you?
Because it was supposed to be Indiana Jones, I think, and...
A
getting
knockoff.
instead of getting a real Barbie, you get the knockoff cheapy Barbie that, its hair's falling out. And
You get Susie, high High School Susie or something like that.
Yeah, the clothes are
You
just
get
shit.
the Golan Globus Indiana Jones, because that's what it was.
Yeah.
Hey, he was trying to
With
be individualized. He had leopard skin on his hat.
Well, and it was also, like, built in, it's not Indiana Jones because the character itself predates Indiana Jones by 100 years or something like that.
Quartermain.
Oh, the character, yeah, but the action takes place during World War One.
It's
the Germans.
the Germans, yeah.
Right.
Even though the action didn't, I don't know when what was that, 1885 that it was written?
The book was,
Yeah.
yeah. But, the movie takes place during World War One, which I absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely loved it.
Oh, yeah, it's a definite do.
Unquestionably do it. I think, in fact, without a doubt, it's my favorite canon movie at this point.
Yeah, it's up there. It's real good. It's kind of knocking on the door for it's like honorable mention.
I think it's honorable mention.
Yeah, it's something else.
I really think it was fantastically silly and shittily knocked off. Like, really? Nobody's gonna notice that? Like, he gets drugged by the train,
And-
just like Indiana Jones gets drugged by the truck.
Richard Chamberlain being almost 30 years older than the love interest is great.
Sharon Stone was terrible.
She stinks.
She was awful. But awful in a good way. Like,
Yeah.
like, totally watchable, ha ha ha, silly, great. Exactly what we're about is King Solomon's Mines. Do. It's 3 do's. Following up with, who'd have thought? Alan Quartermain and the Lost City of Gold, the sequel to King Solomon's Mines.
Which was apparently shot at the same time because they knew it was going to be awesome.
With Richard Chamberlain.
And Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone. And James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. And James Earl Jones's worst costume design in the history
of film.
It's the line in State and Maine, it's like Edith had puked and that puke designed this costume. It's like she took a crap in the puke and then the pukey poop.
I think Edith Head would have puked up some pants.
The poopy puke turned it down and they found somebody not as good to do the costume design for He was wearing a tuxedo coat and like Barney Rubble's, it was fucking ridiculous.
Half Barney Rubble. Half tuxedo coat.
Candy necklace for a headband.
With a feather in it.
Ugh.
And, like, just bullshit everywhere.
Bullshit.
Oh, and he had, like, those long socks that you wear when you're,
Like you're Scottish.
Yeah, when you're wearing knickers. You wear the long socks.
He was wearing
But he wasn't wearing knickers. He had no pants on.
It was like, he was supposed to be like, the maestro Rob Roy of the jungle. It didn't even make sense.
It was awesome.
And then he had a giant chrome axe.
Yeah, that sucked. That thing looked so stupid. Oh, wait, no, Henry Silva is in this one, too.
Henry Silva, yeah, and is awesome.
He's the bad guy for the last third of the movie.
He just shows up and starts making noises. Like, there's invented language at the end of the movie.
Is it?
And
actual invented, yes, but language?
I wasn't language. They did an okay job making it syllabic, but at the same time, it was mostly just
Yeah, it was gibberish.
It was so dumb.
It was awesome. I give it a do.
Oh, it was good. It wasn't as good as King Solomon's Mines, but it's totally worth doing.
I don't know, man.
It's a do.
I think it's really, there's only so many double features that are just like package-ready double features, waste 3.5 hours.
You cannot do one without the other.
They're great.
You have to do both of them.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Unquestionably. Well, and now some bad news on that high note. From Dusk Till Dawn 2.
I'm gonna just have to say don't, because I can't remember what happened.
I fell asleep.
Just don't.
It was like...
They were bank robbers, and
it was a crappy...
one by one, they get turned into vampires, and then there's only one bank robber left that...
It's the same story as From Dusk Till Dawn.
And that's my problem with it.
And then he kills them all, and it's like fucking stupid.
My problem with it. If you like Dusk Till Dawn or not, or you think it's just stupid, whatever, you don't know that it's a vampire movie until 3/4 into it, unless somebody said, oh, it's a vampire movie. This one, you fucking already know it's a vampire movie.
Yeah.
Just get to the vampires. Don't make the same... We know it's a vampire movie. Don't make it about something else, and then all of a sudden there's vampires.
The same, it's the same character, only it's not George Clooney, it's Robert Patrick. And I love Robert Patrick, but this movie, you can't follow the guy. Even Robert Patrick cannot follow the guy. You just don't do it. And it's basic, and it's not exactly, verbatim storyline the same movie, but it's the same damn movie.
It's the same damn movie.
With less money and different people.
You know who was good in that film, though? Bruce Campbell.
Oh, yeah, in the fake movie inside the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is actually, turns out they are bats.
Wait, Bruce Campbell showed up later?
No.
Oh, okay.
But the bats did. You're like, because you were wondering, like, this is kind of dumb with the bats. And then, it's a movie in the movie,
right.
So that's so stupid with the bats. But then
the bats show up.
The bats show up later, and you're like, oh, this is
the
stupid.
same bats.
Well, no, they're bats.
There are bats. Yeah,
they
it's
turn
vampire.
into bats.
Anytime you put vampire bats and it's not a Warner Brothers cartoon, it just looks stupid.
Yeah,
like do vampires act?
The naked lady was alright too. She kept me interested for half the time she was on screen naked, which actually isn't very good. I should be interested the whole time she's naked on screen.
Yeah. So don't. 3 don'ts.
Don't.
3 don'ts. Just go back and watch King Solomon's Mines again. So that's your Netflix do's and don'ts, or also streaming do's and don'ts. Top 3 this week. We're not doing the news again. Back to back. Top 3. This in honor of Spice World again. This is the top 3. Fuck it. Put them in a movie. Movies.
Anything with Robert Zadar.
Well, the guy, at least he's an actor.
Yeah.
The fuck it, put him in a movie is they're the top of the show.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it, put him in a movie, see what happens. Number 4, Rihanna in Battleship.
Yep. Fuck it, put her in a movie.
Fuck it, put her in a movie, see what happens.
Not gonna do any worse than, what is his name? Tyler Kish?
Tyler, who? What?
Damon Brad, what is the
Damon
guy's
Bradshaw?
name? Isn't it like Taylor Kish?
I have no idea. I thought it was Channing Tatum that was in
No, it's the same guy that's John
Channing
Carter.
Tatum?
John Carter. The guy that plays John Carter is in Battleship. Taylor Kish.
Okay.
Taylor Crunch? Captain Crunch?
Crunchy Crunch.
Is it Count Chocula that's in this movie?
Yeah, might as well
Actually,
have
if
been.
Count Chocula was in that movie, it would be more awesome than it already is.
He would have done a better job than Rihanna did.
Or if he was one of the old guys that's like, we can run the battleship. Count Chocula, get to the engine room.
And he's like, oh no, not again.
Boo Berry. Number 3, Elvis in Harem Scarum. Nobody's seen it?
I haven't
not seen it.
It's a hard one to view. I've seen Harem Scarum. I was forced to.
Is this when he was Fat Elvis?
No, this is Hunky Elvis, but he's so bad.
Was it in one of his first movies? Because at that point, he's not
Harem
a fuck
Scarum
it.
is his first movie.
Okay, there you go. And then after that, fuck it, put him in the rest of his damn movies.
Because they still sold, but he was awful in it. Number 2, Snoop Doggy Dogg in Bones.
That was a stupid fucking movie.
It is one of the worst.
He's not very good.
He, as an actor or just in general?
As an actor. As a person,
I think as general.
I enjoy his...
I hate his music.
Really?
She doesn't like rap. But,
I don't like rap.
What about that one where he's like in space on the love bed? That shit was groovy.
That was the airplane movie.
His music video for his funk song. It was like Funk Love in Space. It was fucking awesome.
I don't like rap, but I have no problem with Snoop. But Bones was fucking goddamn terrible.
He rapes his own daughter in that movie.
Yeah. Number 1, Vanilla Ice, Cold as Ice. Yeah.
Fuck it, put him in the movie.
Fuck it, put him in... Oh, that was a bad idea.
Fuck it, let's make a movie around... Because the other ones aren't like, let's make a movie around this guy. Let's make a movie around the popularity of a guy who sold one album a day.
Exactly. With one song. Terrible. And there you are, your top 4 list. It's top, I said top 3. It's actually...
Top 4.
Give Rihanna, because I like Battleship, we'll put her as honorable mention. So, there you go. How about some of those stinker thinkers, Jackie? Stinker thinkers!
All right, gentlemen, these all have something in common again.
All right, this episode of Stinker Thinkers will be brought to you by, I believe, bird sounds. That's right, bird sounds.
All right.
I'm not going to use the pigeon. It's too cool. What does a loon sound like? I'm using the peacock.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Tagline. A splendid time is guaranteed for all. A small town band makes it big but loses track of their roots as they get caught up into the big-time machine mechanisms of the...
That thing you do?
No.
God damn it.
That was a good guess.
Of the business of music biz. Now they must thwart a plot to destroy their hometown, built around the music of this really famous band. This musical uses some big name groups like Peter Frampton and Aerosmith.
Is that all I get?
Mm-hmm.
Detroit Rock City?
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club.
Oh, damn it.
I hope you have enjoyed the show.
Yeah, if I would have
With,
waited for the rest of the clue. Because
with
it
the
was
Brothers
that thing
Gibb.
you do until you get to the point where they have to save the town.
Oh, man. Oh, no score. All right.
All right, the next one. Tagline, life made him tough. Love made him strong. Music made him hard.
Walk the Line.
No. God damn! The up and down and up again story of musician.
Music movies. Movies about musicians.
Yes!
All right, I get a point!
Okay, read.
Okay, the up and down and up again story of musician Dewey Cox.
Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
It's the same goddamn movie, son of a bitch.
You were real close there,
Oh,
Justin.
shit. All right, Sam gets a point.
All right, and finally...
You should have, you blank all the time. You should totally have blanked Dewey Cox. His name is in the title of the movie.
Oh, that's true. Damn it! That was so super.
You got a fucking freebie, you son of a bitch.
That was total free. Okay, so here we go. This one, the tagline is a huge hint. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Why did you buzz in?
The Pussycat Dolls?
Josie and the Pussycats.
That's not
the
the
same
name of the
movie.
movie, and I would have got that had you kept going. God damn.
So,
1-1.
1-1. Yep, two totally different movies.
Oh, sorry.
You're the Trebek here. You gotta remember
man,
that.
Damn it. Well, we broke even this week. At least I didn't get my ass kicked like last time. Do we have any idea what the score now is?
It was 18 to... No, it was a
No,
lot
it's
to
20.
a lot.
It's now 22 to 14. Ugh, boy, still a blowout. At least I got 1 point. It was...
You didn't lose any points this week, so that's good.
Actually, you know what? I don't think that score's correct after listening to our today's podcast. Because we were even at the start of it at 15s. I got 3. You got 1.
You already factored that in, I thought.
I didn't think I did.
Yeah, you did, because you
check the
came...
scores.
No, you came... We were at...
well,
this
you
should
lost
be
some
right.
points.
Oh, that's right. I did lose some points.
Yeah, the last episode you actually
all right.
went down 4.
22-14 is the official score then. I still think that might be wrong. Yeah. So, that's where we're at. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're doing good on time. Sam, why don't you have some boring bullshit?
Boring bullshit.
So, Spice World is directed by Bob Spears, who you'll also know as the director of That Darn Cat, the remake, the one where the cat has the sunglasses in the poster. No, you don't remember that happening? Well, that happened, and that's he did some TV. He's not really anybody.
Like, what kind of TV?
British TV.
Like anything? Like
Well, if he
Doctor
hasn't
Who
done-
episodes?
No,
Absolutely
stuff that
Fabulous and Doctor
There
Who.
was one thing I maybe, like, when I read it, I was like, I think I've heard of this, but I hadn't heard of it.
I just wonder how you get this gig. Because it was still a big deal.
Well, that's like, if he bounced around TV, so that's what I'm saying, is that, like, usually those guys that do an episode of this, episode of that, 10 episodes of this, 10 episodes of that, they're capable directors. That's all they want in the director's chair for something like this. It's just somebody that's going to do the job efficiently. He doesn't need to add, you don't need to add an aura of auteurism to Spice World.
No, I guess that's not... Yeah, good point.
Now, the writer, however, is Kim Fuller.
Who is...
The brother of Simon Fuller.
Yes, that's a big deal.
Who is that?
He wrote,
Simon Fuller
Wrote,
is the creator of Idol and all of its branch-offs. Like, Idol was only on for 2 seasons, but the rest of the world fucking loves it. American
Simon
Idol.
Cowell.
No, he was the host. Simon Fuller is the creator.
Oh, I thought
Do you think Simon Fuller was the guy behind?
He's not the guy behind the Spice Girls. He may have worked for the guys behind the Spice Girls at that point, but I was not able to find that out.
Interesting. That's an odd connection. Like, let's get this guy that creates shows that are about singing people to write a movie about singing people.
But it's not him. It's his brother.
Oh, okay. But still, there's got to be something going on.
There's something
there.
going on there.
Yeah. Somebody's getting paid.
Yeah. Well, everybody got
Or
paid.
somebody's giving tug jobs. Whichever way.
I think so, these people know glamour, apparently.
And it's not just the Spice Girls that are giving tug jobs. Right?
So
They give tug jobs, right?
do they like do themed tug jobs where they like put spice on their hands and you're like, it burns!
Sporty.
Cayenne pepper hand job is the worst thing ever!
Sporty Andy.
Sporty spice.
Scary Andy.
I'm a tiger! Tug, tug, tug.
Ginger Handy, where she
Again,
just pours
ginger,
ginger in your pee hole.
burns of the wiener.
Okay, go ahead.
So, this may be more for us because we couldn't figure out who any of these people were. We were talking about it yesterday. Victoria Adams.
Oh, Victoria Adams, sure, right.
Was before Victoria Beckham.
Posh Spice.
There isn't two Jerrys, there's two Melanies. Melanie Brown is scary. Melanie
B.
Chisholm is
Melanie
Sport.
C. That's right. It's all
And
coming back like a wave at 1998.
Emily Bunton is Baby Spice.
Right, yeah.
And Jerry Halliwell is
Ginger. Right.
And those were the 5 chosen out of 400 different girls auditioned to be the Spice Girls.
Wow. Like, I wonder if it was just like an open casting call or...
It was. They did like a big thing. So, I mean, you can see the roots of Idol throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Jerry, of course, gets him out for Playboy, and then everybody else. Because if you Google Jerry Halliwell nude, you don't have enough time to look at all the pictures. There's just boobs everywhere. It's something to do if you like boobs.
She had huge cans.
She did have huge cans. Now, the other ones don't do any nude stuff, but
Nor did they have huge cans.
both of the Melanies may as well have when you look at their stage garb. Post,
they had solo careers?
yeah. They may as well be naked with the things that they're wearing. Victoria Beckham may as well be naked with the stuff that she just wears around. The paparazzi shots of her high beams are on no matter what temperature it is outside.
And I'm not so sure that she ever wears panties.
Or a bra. Emma Bunton, she still looks like she has the face of a 12-year-old, but the rest of her looks every bit the 38 years old she is.
Okay.
Which isn't that bad. I mean, she's a nice-looking lady for somebody a little older than me, but it's freakish when you look at her head. You're like, you have a 12-year-old!
You're in her dating range.
I am. If you're out there and you'd like to take me to dinner, and you don't want to have a lot of conversation because I bet we wouldn't really have a lot of things to talk about.
Oh, and you have to pay.
And I said take me to dinner. I like steak. Fish is good.
She likes tube steak, maybe.
Tube steak boogie.
Oh,
tube steak
boy.
boogie. Boogie down.
You're gonna have to do the tube steak boogie.
I think that would be nice,
Well,
like,
you
because
hope.
you hope, like, with somebody that's British or whatever, they'd cut to the chase, like, this isn't going well, let's go have a nice shag, and call it a night.
I'm sorry, I don't know what shag is. Is that like the tube steak boogie?
Well, that's my play.
Ah, there you go.
I would say shag, and she'd be like, well, at least he knows the vernacular, I'm gonna do it.
I like the tube steak boogie.
Yeah.
Go for it.
They had 3 albums, the Spice Girls did.
More than I thought. I thought they did too.
Yeah, Spice was the first one.
Sure.
Spice World was the second one, which I believe is the soundtrack to this movie. And then in 2000, they released an album called Forever. Apparently the cards weren't in on that. And all the chips came down. It was maybe another 6 months, actually.
Oh, God.
They have had reunions. One, notably, was for the Olympics. Remember when they all got out of the goddamn cabs that were like their own costumes or whatever?
And all of Britain booed.
Because it was like, you have so much to offer the world. The Spice Girls.
Every great
Ew.
rock band of all time. And only good rock.
I'm breaking
Spice Girls.
the boring bullshit for a second to just soapbox it on how much I hate pageants. Because Because the rest of it is like, oh, the Spice Girls, boo. Men on bicycles with wings flying around Wembley Stadium. That's good, though. Yeah, that's what we want. We want more bullshit than the fucking Spice Girls.
Sam, you never want to invite Sam to the 4th of July parade anywhere.
Any parade or any pageant.
This is stupid.
Well, it is.
They don't even like free candy.
Okay.
He's got a super soaker. He's hitting certain floats. Fuck you, farmers.
It's one of those things that's like, it's culture. Well, if it's culture, we're all fucking assholes. Every goddamn one of us. Alright, back to the boring bullshit.
Sam belongs in a country where they don't have any pageantry.
No, there's pageantry.
Like, do you think Al-Qaeda has any type of pageantry?
It's not even like a war-torn country, because I wouldn't like that much. It's just like, in Mongolia, I would probably be happy as a clam.
Oh, I bet you the Mongolians have pageantry.
They do dancing and things like that. What if I was in, like, outer Mongolia, or whatever it is, like, the country, where there's just, like, not anything? I wouldn't have anything to bitch about, like, the grass. You can't really bitch about grass. It's just grass.
I think eventually you would.
I would be happy. You guys would come visit me and be like, there's nothing here to bitch about. Except for you two people that just showed up.
Wearing your bullshit.
Harshing my sitting on a rock groove.
But Sam, we brought pageantry.
And free candy. Alright, give me some more. Anything else?
We're gonna tie all the sheep to some wagons, Sam, this week while we're here. We're gonna have a pageant for you.
One of the reasons why I'm excited about this film, this is on John Wilson's 100 Most Enjoyable Bad Films. John Wilson, of course, being the creator of the Razzies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a bunch of shit that got cut. So they cut out mentions of Princess Diana and Versace because right after the movie ended production, both of them died.
Yeah, sure.
They also cut out like a 4-minute cameo of Gary Glitter because before the movie was released, he got caught with kiddie porn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a bad deal.
That was a bad deal. Now, here's who
survived the cut room.
John Cleese said fuck off when they asked him to be in the movie. But there's a list of people who didn't. So this is the Look Out For section. Look out for Roger Moore.
Fair enough.
Meatloaf.
Yep.
Alan Cumming.
Okay.
George Wendt. Mark McKinney. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jesus.
Who would you say after George Wendt?
Mark McKinney.
Okay.
Elvis Costello.
Okay.
Elton John. Bob Geldof.
He likes pageantry.
Bob Hoskins.
Okay.
Hugh Laurie. And Stephen Fry.
Huh. That is quite the list. There's a couple guys I'm a little surprised about. For instance, Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry and George Wendt. You think all three of those guys would have poo-pooed it. Like, especially the Hugh Laurie and the Stephen Fry. Like, that's really not what we're about.
I think there's some mentions to, like, in the Meatloaf thing. I guess there's a scene with...
Meatloaf, you... Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Hello, is this Meatloaf? Yes, this is Meatloaf. Would you like to be in any film ever? Yes, I will do that.
Did you ever see Roadie where he's the star?
Yeah.
It's an interesting movie.
Yeah. No, you just call Meatloaf and he'll show up.
Yeah, anyway, what I was saying about Meatloaf is that there's allusions to Meatloaf where at one point one of the guys he's like a fix-it guy or something and he loves the Spice Girls and he'll do anything for them but like their toilet breaks. But he won't do that.
No, he won't do that.
No, he won't.
He would do anything for
the Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls.
He won't do that, which is fixing their toilets. Oh no, he won't do that.
Alright, well, that's what we got?
That's the end of it.
Okay, I am stoked about this film. We are going to get right into that improv. What we are going to do, again, a little different, is, this is an American boardroom designing our own answer to the Spice Girls. I think that's about it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna lead us in on this one. Team, we've got a real problem. The Spice Girls are tearing up the records.
They're tearing up the records?
They're tearing up the records. The record sales. Call it what you want to call it. I'm a fucking alcoholic. It's a great track. I think I'll put that down for exhibit later.
I'm writing it down right now.
Write it down. They're doing good things. Doing really good things. We gotta have an answer to them because America can't be number 2 in anything, even shitty pop bands. We've got to be number one. Go.
So, if it's the British thing, we make our own girl group. We call them the Fish and Chips.
The Fish and Chips. Tell me more.
We dress up one of them like a fish and the other one's like French fries, but they're sexy.
I like it, but we need more than 2.
Well, that's what I say. We have as many as the Spice Girls. We have 5. We've got fish and 4 chips.
No, I need pizzazz. We can't just
Maybe one can be tartar sauce.
tartar sauce. Now we're talking. Give me more. Fish,
Relish.
chips, tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce. Cocktail sauce?
Soda?
A lemon.
Deidre?
What if a prawn got in there?
Lemon water.
Like, that's the bad one. She's
Oh,
a
it's
prawn.
somebody snuck
Like,
a prawn in
somebody
there.
snuck a prawn in your meal.
Does
Like,
anybody sneak prawns in the
No,
fish and
but
chips?
it's like it got in there.
What about like
It's rogue. It's a rogue prawn.
like half a sardine? Half a sardine fish and chips? Nope, fish and chips is out because we have to make them have a sexy last name. It's got to be fun. It's got to be zazzy. You can't just have lady number 1 fish and chips and lady number 2 fish and chips.
Let's do tampons. The tampoons.
Tampoons. Like the harpoons. They can be shaped like harpoons, but they're tampons. You throw them in the water, they get big, and they stab fish in the
Do you
face.
think
And
that
then
we
we
could
can have a supula, a regular, a thin, a night one.
These are terms that I don't know and am not comfortable with. Give me
Jerry,
something else.
Get on the phone. Whoa, I was just gonna see if we get a tie-in with Playtex. Have them pay for half of it.
I had a bad experience with Playtex last week, and they are now, I am going to court over the Playtex incident.
Jerry, get off the phone.
Give me something else.
What if they were jungle cats?
Jungle cats.
We don't have any jungle
One of them's
cats.
name is Josie, the other ones are pussycats.
God damn it.
That's already been done. Go.
I'm going with different kinds of meat.
Meat. I like it. Meat is sexy. Meat is hot.
A hot dog.
Hot dog meat. Okay.
Pork choppy.
Pork choppy. Go.
Steak-a-palooza.
Steak-a-palooza. That's so much steak.
Hamburglar?
Hamburglar. I love the Hamburglar. Slap some cans on that guy. You got magic. Go.
Chicken boobs.
Chicken boobs. Chicken titties. Chicken titties. Chicken titties meat. The meat girls.
The white breasts.
Girls. Girls meet. Meat girls.
The meat girls.
The meat girls. You want to meet them because they're meat.
Meat. Would they
They're
wear
meat girls.
on the stage?
Well, they can get synthetic plastics.
No, I think they're just meat. They're just meat. I'm meat-a-palooza.
We could do a tie-in where they sell the costumes afterwards and Japanese businessmen buy the meat to eat.
And smell it.
And smell it and eat
smell
it.
the meaty panties.
Meaty panties.
I love it. We've got it. The meat girls.
What is it, Jerry?
Guys, problems. Real problems. The French, they've already beat us with a band called the Froggy Baguette Mimes. With Smoky Mime, Smarmy Mime, Wine Critic Mime, Napoleon Mime, and Rollover in World War II Mime.
Oh, roll over.
I knew it.
I knew they were going to beat us.
Get to the chopper!